Hey guys, Tyrope here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We're on road to Tunis. Like I say, spawning on the right, we've got momo4sho with US forces. Opposing him on the left, we have DexN with Africa Corps. In terms of rankings, DexN currently rank 1 with Africa Corps. This replay is a couple days old now. And up against him, Momo. Oh man, I got his ranks up, hold on. Rank 12 with US forces. So a very high ranking ladder match here today. Looks like it's going to be armored from Momo. And went for the fast deploy with the 4x4. So that's pretty exciting. I've seen a bit more of this, you know, in the Master League as well. Seemed to be quite a popular option, the 4x4. People mixing it into their build. Still going for like 3 rifles, but getting a bit of action from that as well. You have the COH3 as well from DexN, so both players with a mobile light vehicle early on. And I feel like this is like a reasonably big map, you know, trying to reach these medium fuel points out towards the edge around here. Quite difficult if you don't have something with extra mobility. Can lead to a disadvantage. I've seen players have quite a lot of success with Wehrmacht playing with a kitten crowd on this map as well. I think it's one of those maps that's pretty good with one of these ultralights that can cap.
Location secured. Can we get back to work now?
So there's a bit of trash talk going on between these two. I'm not back and forth. I don't know if you really call it trash. Looks like Momo's going to take the VPs early on. Start to apply the drain, of course, if possible, unless you can actually brute force the squad out of this building. Don't want to be sitting here with these units on the roof, getting the elevation bonus against that unit and cover there, so DexN backing away. It's going into a 250, constructing a 250, that's interesting. Wasn't entirely expecting that.
Upgrades are here. Orders?
Flamer pops over here as well. So it's going to be a 250 Flamer, a good option against the buildings, of course. Right, comes in here, peppering away with some damage, trying to make a big charge. Suffering quite a lot of bleed on the way in, but does have the combined arms buff now. It's going to help out a lot. Quick to jump out of the building, Momo. Flamer going back onto the riflemen, who are on the run now. Bit of a blocking there from the 250, well done. And quite a few flame bursts. Meanwhile, the 4x4 smashing the rear armor of the 250. Does have not very much armor on the rear, and it could even go down here. Oh my god. 6 HP. I think that's 2 bullets more from the 4x4 and it would have gone down. Close, close, close. No grenades ticked yet from Momo. That's what I wanted to check. Quite a lot of flame damage. Rifleman actually slightly lucky to escape there. Oh! The scouts come in from the side and they find the 250 and they knock it out. Probably only 1 bullet required from the scouts to get the kill there. Wow, okay, well that is well done by Momo finding that kill. Kind of needed because he did get forced off his cutoff here, and these cutoffs can be quite tough with the heavy cover, extended heavy cover on both sides. Rather difficult to push back onto them. But does have the captain over here with the M1919, so decent in the long range engagements. And Panzergrenad's quite bad. The Africa Corps Panzergrenad is probably the worst mainline in long range.
point is being taken from us.
Even though, you know, time to kill quite slow in this game, in those long-range skirmishes, definitely a big disadvantage for DexN, and he gets out of there quite early on, but he, you know, doesn't have any healing yet. Might be waiting for like a 250 timing. Of course, the 250 does have healing right off the rip, and if he hadn't have lost that 250, maybe he could have been using that now. Maybe that's part of his build. So it's unfortunate that it went down for DexN. Still no lock into his commander. Has got mechanized company down. So imagine we're going to see an 8-rad. And armored support has been the most popular commander this patch. These planes, you know, we've seen it, so they're pretty broken at the moment. Does indeed go for the 250 with the Panzerjägers. Going to try sneak them into cover here and hope to kill the 4x4, looks like. I didn't realize, I thought that this tear gas round was Vet 1 previously, but both camouflage and tear gas you get at Vet 0. Vet 1's a combat boost, and here we go, mass healing from the 250. Flame at 250 riding once again, and we're getting out of there nice and early. This is a nasty firing line set up here.
Strategic point. Enemy troops have engaged.
Still going for a bit of a chase down, but there's the Chaffee. Uh-oh. Goes stationary for a bit of accuracy for that second shot. Confident he was going to hit. Meanwhile, we've got a 8-rad over the far side. Could get the 4x4 here, but it's targeting the wrong unit, and the 4x4 escapes 8 HP. Chaffee, meanwhile, did take a couple Panzerjäger shots. Here comes the flame, and Momo has to get out of that building. Early retreat. 8-rad coming in here does not have the machine gun upgrade from armored support. So it looks like this squad's going to get away. Okay, he goes for it now. A little bit late though. Gets through that gap and survives. I would think that if he went for that early, that would have been it. That would have been a squad wipe. So a late lock in there for DexN, perhaps costing him. Does have the vehicle awareness, and this just goes so far. The detection this provides is crazy good. It's extremely hard to sneak up on the Africa Corps player for the rest of the game. No AT grenades option yet for Momo. Chaffee coming out does not have any repairs for it. Quick look at Momo's composition. No engineers yet. He does have quite a lot of manpower. He's got the healing up, of course. Crowd doing some capping out the back. I didn't even notice this, but Momo managed to decap that. I'm guessing with the scout. Or maybe with the 4x4. 4x4 out the back here, maybe waiting for its self-repair to come off cooldown. Machine gun next from DexN. Truck going out to cap on the edge. Momo has pulled, you know, about a 65 VP lead early on, but that's not too impactful. We've got a cheeky mine here. This is a very common mining area around this building. Gotta watch for that. DexN maybe, you know, trying to bait the Chaffee in for a bit of a move. Smoke out from the scouts, trying to go into cap, but shut down by the Peregrines. Get too low on the way in, decides to cut and run. There's Jaegers in the building holding up here. Now the machine gun's going to cycle in there. Flamethrower winning out to the side. 8-rad mobilizing. Oh, if he was a bit faster than this, he maybe could have got the wipe. Just a little bit slow from DexN. Oh, that's 2 Chaffies now from Momo. Okay, well, that's what he was saving his resources for instead of going for the 18-8s. But vehicle detection, maybe going to spot this. I mean, he would imagine that this would be the 4x4, so maybe he's not that scared. The Panzerjägers are there. So Momo disengaging, missing his first 2 shots as well. Really bad start to this engagement from Momo. He's getting out. Meanwhile, the Chaffee's out this side. Crud's gonna get away from it though. Chaffee not the best against infantry. So it doesn't work out too well for Mo. He's gone for the mortar now to counter the machine gun inside the building. Hard to go wrong with the US mortar at the moment. Very quick evac from the building. He got out of there so fast before the second shell even managed to land. It's crazy how fast you can get out, you know, considering how fast these mortars are with their rate of fire and barrage. 1 shell every, I think it's about 3.5 seconds. That's a very quick reaction from DexN. So yeah, 3 rifles, no bars yet, obviously with what we've seen so far, mine triggers. But he just about could go for the bars now. And obviously playing with armoured. Probably going to be seeing the Easy 8 corners later on. So doesn't have to worry about taking up, can afford to go for this extended light vehicle pressure. Extended side tech upgrades as well. Another Panzerjäger calling from DexN. Still does not have any healing, he's just relying on the 250. Oh no, here it is actually. I did see that. Using it for some forward action. Takes a lot of munitions. What do you do with getting a few mines down? Okay, here we go. Bit of a sandwich move from Momo. He's coming in from 2 sides. Misses both of the first shots. But the speed boost is active. Smoke. But it looks like Momo's going to disengage. Getting too low from the AT rifle fire. DexN does have anti-tank grenades, but didn't throw one there. Probably could have been a kill with the Panzerjägers rolling up. Maybe a slight mistake from DexN there. Barraging the MG. Building getting quite low in health now. It was a decent idea from Momo, but shut down. And is he getting detected all the way out here? That's crazy.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy. Proximity alarm.
Oh,
Near our capture
that's
point.
Momo's mine. A bit of bar rifle fire coming in now. This is where the half tracks start to fall off a lot.
The territory is now in enemy hands.
But the 8-rad's coming across here. And chopped up pretty fast actually. There is a Chaffee coming in. Just quite a defensive positioning, stopping further chasing. Scouts also getting quite low. Man, Momo's having a really bad time with these Chaffies. Horrible accuracy from them so far. Is that a 3rd Chaffee now? Okay. Well, they run right into the Panzerjägers. Pops a speed boost to get out of there. The thing is, DexN will eventually get these planes. They will be very effective against the Chaffee spam. And speaking of, oh, the Crud's fast enough. Maybe this Chaffee having some pathfinding issues, not able to close the show. DexN has been doing pretty well in terms of VPs. Turning things around here. He's drained about 10 in the time Momo's drained around 100. This is with triple Chaffies, but the AT rifles are fending them off quite nicely. And wow, he went for the 6-man upgrade. Despite only having 2 Panzergreens. Does that provide bonuses? I'm guessing it probably gives bonuses to Panzerjägers as well, like receive damage bonus. Okay, makes use of the captain to break suppression there. It's round to the side, or maybe that was just sprint from the rifleman. Too late, switching over to tell. But, you know, constantly with the combined arms bonus here, DexN, so it does help out a lot in these long-range firefights against these bar riflemen. Getting a bit of healing going as well. Oh wow, we went for the combat half-tracks upgrade. I didn't notice that. I suppose this is his 3rd half-track now. So could go for the mortar upgrade. He's got plenty of munitions for it, but he wants to use it for the flamer. Mortar would be like a safer option, I suppose, at this stage, with triple Chaffies running around. DexN really has to ball up at the moment. Triple Chaffies pose such a huge threat. And grenades are active for Momo. I don't think we've seen one so far. Oh, 250. There it goes. AT rifles connecting. Chaffee popping the speed boost, getting out of there. Making its way down the road. You have to be careful. I've lost many a vehicle pathing through this area, since the vehicles seem to prefer driving down roads, can lead to some unpredictable behavior. So you got to really micro hard in this area of the map I've found. Oh, there we go. Hits one of Momo's mines. And the 4x4 should finish the job on him. Do have the 8-rat coming across though. Could get the counter kill. Nope, there's a Chaffee here. Might still get the kill though. 8-rat decides to get out of there early, and the AT rifles are coming up. Chaffee missing another shot. We'll come around this side of the building. We'll decide to disengage here. Still have 50 health after 2 more AT rifles connected in there. Okay, Momo bringing down some smoke, I believe, from his mortar. Chaffee, I think, wants to go hunting for this mid-truck. DexN's hiding away nicely. He's even making use of the 8-rat out to the side here. Could be a squad wipe, in fact, against Momo now. Oh, but he's on prioritized vehicles. Gave up attacking a little bit too early because of that. And now the Chaffee swooping in. Bit of a drive-by. He could go for an 18-8 here. DexN with his 18-8s. The AT rifles finish off one Chaffee. Smoke. Smoke. Oh, but the Chaffee attack round finishes the job. He gets one snare off, but not a second. Oh, this... What? Where? How are they both on cooldown, but he didn't get an engine crit there? Oh, the other one was activated too early. That's it. Have to land them both while the crew shock is still running. Looks like the second 18-8 came in a little bit too slow. Okay, but there's a Panzer III. Almost going to try recrew the machine gun. No, not working. Kind of needs smoke down here, but didn't manage to get that down in time. Chaffies do pretty well against the Panzer III. Oh, doesn't have a huge amount to be scared of, and it looks like he's maybe trying to bait the Panzer III into the region where he is mined up. DexN with only one Panzer Pio, very susceptible to the mines. I'm going to spend a lot of resources rebuilding the mid-truck as well. It's quite a lot of manpower at this stage.
Luftwaffe forces are available to harass a target area.
See, And doesn't have the tungsten rounds yet.
5-ton utility truck has arrived.
And of course has gone for the machine gun upgrade, so if he wants to pin the eventual Easy 8, he's probably going to need those tungsten rounds eventually. Backing out.
Our enemy has turned the tide.
Chaffee comes up for a shot. Mind triggering. So this is Momo's composition. He's at 58 pop cap. And he's actually gone for a war machine. Okay, so that is going to heavily delay the Easy 8. He's still 4 command points away from that. I guess that was yeah, part of the Chaffee spam strat. Good thing I double checked this. Went for the early war machine to make these Chaffies more affordable to spam them. Interesting. Here come the Chaffies now. The planes are ready for DexN though. He's got munitions to activate 2 of them right away. So no need to be scared. And oh boy, a bit of a pathfinding hiccup here from Momo. He's got to expose himself to massive damage on that Chaffee. I'm guessing the speed boost may be on cooldown. Panzer III though gets extremely low. Gonna survive though. 650 health. Oh no, 640 health. 50 health remaining. It's an unusual number.
Pioneer standing by.
Gonna come out and get some repairs cooking. Captain's artillery dropped down there. DexN did manage to recover that machine gun, by the way. Got Vet 1 on the mortar now.
We're losing grasp of a capture point.
We're capping really deep into enemy lines here. DexN really huddled up in the corner. Looks like he's an auto-based builder as well. Can cause treat issues quite often. Quite a few mines down from Momo, in spite of, you know, spending a large amount of time repairing up all those Chaffies. Still managed to get quite a few mines down. Was that friendly fire from the mortar there? It certainly looked like it.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, second P3's out now, and Momo trying to get that store going for the Easy 8. He's got 2. Oh, he's gone for an AT gun. Okay, I think that's a wise choice. Good timing for it as well, right as the second P3 is arriving. Vet 3 on those Panzer Greens, by the way. Oh, we forgot about that. And the lads inside get launched. 4x4 truck down. Had a good run.
The enemy has dropped to 300 points. The fight continues.
DexN slowly advancing down this side. Looks like he's trying to bait the Chaffies in perhaps and ambush with the camouflage. I wonder if he could do that down here. If there's enough cover positions. Looks like it.
We have Flammpanzers available to rout the enemy
Is
from
that
their
a
homes.
fresh rifle from Momo? Did he lose it?
Germans are winning this engagement. We must.
Nice, he's just gone for a 4th rifle.
The advantage is ours. Strike now.
Well, I mean, when in doubt, you know, it's hard to go wrong building a rifle squad. Well, I've got a camo scout out to this side. Time fuse action on the MG nearly gets the decoy on it, but the double Panzer IIIs are across here. Almost rotating with the double Chaffies, bringing up the AT gun now. So it's going to be a bit of a brawl out on the left. But the Panzerjäger's in a good position to intercept. Captain drops down some more artillery.
Forces have captured a
Just a slight mistiming of that shift across from Momo. They're getting shut down quite early on. Good position in the building here, though. Grenade in, though. Oh, no dodge. Big damage. Retrieving from that. Okay, double Panzer IIIs. Coming into the center now. It looks like Mo's getting a few more mines down. He's got a lot of them. Of course, doesn't always matter against the Panzer Storm ability. Immunity to engine crits. Still will take the damage, but won't get snared. That's a very silly ability. Surprised we still haven't seen any anti-tank loiters as well. So DexN would be popping a bit more freely just to buy a bit more territory control. It's the Chaffies. Close call on that rifle. They do escape though. Okay, double Chaffies speeding down. Can't go too far though. Couple snaring squads in the way.
We're losing grasp of a capture point.
T-guns coming up to support this little infantry move. Panzerpyro's out to the side. What happened to Momo's scouts? He's got more mines up. Scouts are in the center actually. The T-gun lining up here. Looks like it's packed up, set up. And the vehicle detection allows DexN the freedom to back away here. He knows what's coming. And he's going to try bait them right into these Jaegers. Which do connect for some damage. T-gun's back there as well though. Ruffman winning the fight for the far edge. Momo is actually behind on VPs at this stage. And the Panzerjäger's coming up again. Detected these guys. So he's bold with the Panzerjägers and big damage on the Chaffies as well. The AT gun is coming up though for the Panzer IIIs. Could get steamrolled there. Got a third Panzer III coming up. Could just get completely overwhelmed while those Chaffies are low. Look at the detection range. It's just crazy how long that vehicle detection is. And there we go. T-gun misses a shot. And bounces the second shot. Wow, it's got to be extremely low chance of that happening. Didn't even know it could bounce off the Panzer III. Not too familiar with the M1's penetration. Okay, so these Panzer IIIs have been juiced up even further. We've got the emergency repair kits now. So they are pretty much at full strength now. Just don't have the speed boost. Just when they really get difficult to manage when they're that fast. And with the machine guns as well, they are quite effective at wiping units. But there's the easy 8 for Momo. He's finally stalled up to get that. The double Chaffies.
They shall lead our forces to glory.
There we go. Does he have... No, he doesn't have the tungsten core yet. Might consider that shortly. Pretty close to pop cap limit now for DexN as well. He's got 84 to Momo's 90. So very, very tight match. Momo's got everything from his group at this stage. Same story for DexN. Expect to see a Panzer III command tank. Bit of a late retreat here from Momo after throwing that grenade. Gets away alive though. Easy 8 on this side. Getting some big hits. Panzer Green's capping out to the far edge, but we do have some riflemen heading over there. Oh, can these guys camouflage out in the open like that? I didn't realize. Oh, here we go. Big move from the triple Panzers. He's popped the Panzer Storm. He's going all in. He's dropping the planes. Momo about to get overrun here. He's tried to A-move his attack anti-tank gun, but it doesn't work that well in this game often. Oh, friendly fire from his own mine there, damaging his Chaffee. He's out of the arc with one Chaffee, but one's still in there. There's a 3 backing away here. AT gun could spin around. One shot would kill it, but no, it gets decrewed. Was you know, in terms of units, there was a pretty even trade as long as Mo was able to recover this AT gun, but DexN did spend a lot of munitions on that move. So I don't know. He's at 54 to Momo's 59, so yeah, I mean, PopCap wise, ended up being very even trade. I'd say in terms of army value as well, but yeah, big expenditure. He still has boatloads of munitions though. So why not? Momo wasn't quite as well prepared with mines all down there. Even though they didn't do, you know, engine crits, they did do a lot of damage. It would have gotten a lot worse for him. Chaffee rolling up there. 3 Chaffee, by the way. He's again more penetration.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Up in the speed boost to get away from the Panzer Jaegers. Bar rifleman winning out to the side. Looks like a drop bar. It must have been a squad wipe down here. I didn't notice that though.
The enemy holds all victory points.
Yeah, he's down to just 3 riflemen. I apologize for missing that.
300 points remaining. Say again.
Pretty sure in this game you can only drop weapons when your squad dies. Unlike in Code 2, with double bars, they could drop when you drop down to 1 model. Wonder if the scout could pick that up. Sometimes you can't see the drop weapons either, so it's a bit of a bug it seems to be sometimes with drop weapons, can't see them. Fresh Easy 8 out from Momo now. Panzer 3 out to the side. This could be the end of the scout actually. Not in the best position to continue the chase. Easy 8 rolling through the centre though. Chaffee's out to the side as well. I think that Panzer 3, now that it's fully juiced up with all the upgrades, would win that head-to-head. It's going to be a close fight, that Chaffee with Vet 3. The T-gun back here for Mo, but DexN not chasing in any further. Managing to hold on the left, and he's capping over here. Should win against the Panzer Pyros. For a time fuse here, looks like it forced away the machine gun. But DexN not having to spend time, you know, repairing. Big advantage for him. Captain drops down some artillery out here. Try and win this fight a bit faster. Didn't fully dodge out of the zone. Looks like he took 1 shell. But the double Panzer Grenadier is rolling up, and the Jaegers do manage to complete the capture. DexN does actually need the fuel quite often at this phase of the game with Africa Corps. You just got boatloads of fuel, but no manpower. Not the case here. DexN, you know, trading away a few of those Panzer 3s. Oh, this could be trouble. Rifleman right there for the snare, perhaps. Oh, a little bit slow. He's even got sprint into snare, just not controlling that unit. Missed opportunity there. That probably would have been a kill with the engine crit.
Our forces are down to 200 points.
Back up to 3 Panzer 3s now for DexN though. T-gun inching its way forward. It's got the MG sitting up, but the mortar's right there. Momo, meanwhile, still a little bit further behind in PopCap actually.
The Chaffee has a reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Creeping up with the scout.
Neutralized by the enemy.
Getting some vision with that. Easy 8 coming in. DexN though doing a good job harassing down the side.
Proximity alarm.
Picks up 2 bars in fact. One for the Panzer Pios. Flame a bar now. One of the Panzer Jaegers. Couple engineers out to the side here in a bit of trouble. The Chaffee's here, but I don't know if it wants to take them on a 3-on-1. It's gone for another Chaffee Momo. The Panzer IIIs were like, why were we running away from those Chafees actually? Decided to get aggressive yet again. AT gun's not in position to return fire at this stage. Oh, what a shot from that Easy 8 though. Gonna chase in for a bit more damage. Looking for a squad wipe. If you could kill these, that would be huge. It's a decent amount of bleed, but... Oh, here we go. He's popped the speed boost while the Easy 8's out of position. Oh, and again, friendly fire from Momo's own mine backfiring on him there. Now the Easy 8 isolated against 3 Panzer IIIs. They're speeding in. They take a lot of damage. He drops down the planes now. Oh, we're going to try to get a snare off just for the extra damage. Plane's doing huge damage. He can't even kill one Panzer III here. Oh, but a couple bounces. Not quite enough. Now DexN swarming in. Momo getting back on this. Looks like one more mine. Able to knock out that low Panzer III, the AT gun. Spinning around here now. Overall, that's a good trace. Easy 8. For a Panzer III for sure. Did Momo lose? Yeah, he lost one Chaffee as well. So definitely good moves from DexN. Even with a full-on carpet of mines from Momo. If anything, they kind of backfired on him, right? A little bit of damage to DexN's tanks, but it doesn't really matter if DexN doesn't have to spend time repairing them, right? He can just park his tanks and they'll repair themselves. If the damage doesn't end up resulting in a kill, it just barely slows things down. And instant rebuild on the Panzer III. Chaffee going for a bit of an expedition here. Oh boy, but that is not a good move from Momo. Double snares coming in with a fresh Panzer III rolling up. I think he was hoping to go for a base inspection, knock out the med truck, but he's spotted on his way in. Again, it's just so hard to sneak around when those vehicles have detection constantly. And DexN's been on point with the retreats from the mortar time fuse. Just in general, retreating from the mortar very, very quickly. There we go, triple Panzer IIIs now lining up on this engineer. Not going to chase any further than this though. Planes are on cooldown, so maybe he wants to wait. Hold off on the aggression until they're ready to go. Pretty even on VPs though, honestly. Pretty good at contesting the VPs. Do have that capture rate bonus. Here come the Panzer IIIs. The AT guns at a good angle though. The Chaffee's here as well, so DexN backing away. Don't take any risks.
Our opponent has fallen to 200
Looks like Momo is not hanging in for another Easy 8 stall. It's very hard to stop these Panzer IIIs when they're storming in there.
Territory sector.
Just like basically nothing that you build seems to counter them. Because they can just speed past AT guns and white bazookas. And when they drop the planes down, it means you can't hang about with your vehicles. It's an extremely difficult setup to counter. I think it's honestly a bit silly. Complete immunity to crits. I see maybe immunity to anti-tank grenade crits, but I think probably mines should Still result in
Strategic point
crits.
is being neutralized by the enemy.
But yeah, alright. Oh, Momo's actually got the juiced up
Our
mines.
victory point is being
The heavy
neutralized by the
mines.
enemy.
They do more damage. The T-gun connecting for one shot. Panzer III's trying to rotate. Don't see this too often, but DexN did go for the MG upgrade on the Panzer Jaegers.
Neutralized by the enemy.
Bit of a drive-by. I'd like to kind of check how many kills these Panzers have. 23 with 6 vehicles destroyed. And that's not even Vet 3 yet.
Our victory point.
Really? That's interesting. This could be a bit of a dicey retreat.
We have lost control over victory point.
No, it looks like their main gun's not getting any good hits whatsoever. Bit of a lucky break from Momo. A T-gun under some pressure here, but Rifleman doing well. Momo has been falling behind on VPs during this phase, but he's got his third Chaffee out now. So it looks like he's just going to try to go toe-to-toe against the armor, and then hope that his Rifleman can carry him. But DexN's got the planes and the Panzer Storm locked and loaded yet again. So he's getting overwhelmed out to this side though. Oh, that's a late retreat from Momo as well. Bit of light cover on the retreat path though. I think he's going to be alright. And there we go. Vehicle detection spots the third Chaffee. I'm just going to back up for some healing on the AT gun. Wouldn't want it to get one shot. Exchanging some grenades. Effective dodging both directions though. Looks like he's popping the focus fire ability. It's worth using. You're fighting in a battle like this. Okay, the Chaffee's rotating across here. More and more of these mines. And they're the heavy mines as well. A lot of them are the normal mines, but quite a few ones Momo has been building recently are the heavy ones. And with the Assault Engineers Vet 1 Fieldcraft, they will build those very quickly as well. Great mining tool. Oh, did Momo lose a engineer down here? Maybe not.
Germans are down to
They've
200
still got 2
points.
assault
Keep it
engineers.
up.
That's the correct number. Okay, 4 Chaffies. And a carpet of mines. DexN though, he's got the storming panzers. He's got the planes. Who's going to come out on top? Panzer Grenadiers, especially if they have the combined arms, can definitely hold their own once they're fully upgraded like this against the Bar Riflemen. I wouldn't say they're favoured, but it's respectable. Ooh! Oh no, that's big trouble for Momo. If he, oh, but a retreat there from DexN. I think I would have hung about for one more shot. Okay, Momo making a big play, coming in with all the Chaffies, but 2 squads there, intercepting, threatening the snares. Momo also charging forwards. The AT gun though a little bit slow with the movements. Gets a shot in though. No anti-tank grenade from Momo. DexN. Double snare. 1 Chaffee. The Vet 3 one as well. Looks like that's going to go down. The AT gun pushing up from Momo. Actually taking some damage from the LMGs. Panzer Jaeger's rolling up now. Scout trying to sneak in there. 25 VPs left for Momo. He's feeling a little bit desperate now. But he's got blocked out of this side by the machine gun, I believe. And here we go. Planes drop down. Momo trying to get out to the side with the Chaffies. Oh, look at that damage. Drops about half health off both of them immediately. He's panzer storming now as well, circling around. Did that mine do 0 damage as well? And that's it for Mo. He's getting stormed. Yeah, this is a very, very difficult composition to win against. When the Africa Corps player manages to juice up these Panzer IIIs to the maximum, and they have these kind of abilities, unless you get like squad wipes from the Easy 8 to help you pull ahead in that department, it's very, very hard to do anything, even with Moro planting mines all over the show. Just, yeah, when they're storming, that's that. Well done by DexN though. You know, he had very good squad preservation. Definitely helped him out. Did he lose a single squad of infantry? I don't think so. Did lose quite a few half tracks, but not a big deal. 8 ride, you'd also expect that to go down, but yeah. Impressive, GG. Even, you know, even with like relatively even trades with those big all-ins, still didn't matter too much. And yeah, I think Momo, if he could have like managed to sneak some more mines down in very aggressive positions, that would have been good, but DexN able to rotate from side to side in his like rough half of the map. With, you know, no worries of hitting snares. A few opportunities maybe for Momo to like sprint into snare with a rifleman as well. Maybe could have ended up with something. And I think in general, Mo need to be maybe a little bit more aggressive with the AT gun positioning. I think he could have got quite a lot more damage, free damage on those panzers with that. But it was good to see Momo, you know, running around with the scouts as well, with the recon in the center, helped him out a lot. And good, very high mobile machine gun play, constantly dodging away from those mortar barrages from DexN. Well played. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.